It's Jo2Federal and you tuning in with 24/7 live culture. Finna put y'all on game real quick. Tune in.
They don't understand it. The way I paint these pictures, I fuck up a canvas. I wasn't born with this, I got it out from chances. I ain't an easy person to love, babe, I'm damaged. Keep things afloat, I ain't the best, but I can manage. She feel protected in my arms, she won't panic. Reach for the stars, we ain't spend longer than Yanis. Right valet, our private jet soon as we landed. Just hit this blunt, I promise I'll seem more attractive. Wanna attach to me, but I want 5 attachments. Glock on me, they big, got all type of attachments. All black like a demon child, but it's just fashion. Yeah, it's just fashion.
What it do? This your boy Josh Martin, and we're back with another episode of Who's Hot. I'm chilling in here today with my guy, Mr. Jo2Federal, man. Appreciate you for stopping through, man.
So good to come back through here, man.
Already, man. Man, I'm excited for you to be in here, man. Like, let the people know, like, where did you get your name from, Jo2Federal?
Alright, so 2Federal came from back when me and my brother Marco got it, rest in peace to him. When we first linked, we were doing our own thing, but we figured out that we both like music. Right. So, we started chopping up. We were like, man, we can't let this talent go to waste, you know what I'm saying? So we went in the studio, laid something down, and people started fucking with it. Right. So after that, we were like, yeah, we gonna stick to this. We gonna stay in this lane and show people what we got,
Yeah, like, so, how did that buzz start? Did it start with like a freestyle or a mixtape or a song? Like, did y'all put out, like, how did you know that the streets was rocking with you?
Man, when we, it's a song, TPP, it's on YouTube, Tears, Pain, and Prop. And it's basically talking about, with a lot of this shit going on in Jackson in the streets, a lot of it come with, mental trauma and physical trauma and pain that you're dealing with. A lot of guys don't like to speak on that, but we put that on there and let people know, like, this how we feeling.
Right.
And they was fucking with that.
Yeah. As a creator myself, like, I know how it feels to get that public admiration. People telling you, good job, keep up the good work and stuff like that. But as an artist, man, you gotta be wary of that, cause like, you'll have friends just bigging you up. But what I'm curious to know is, like, what sets you apart, like, from other artists, like Jo2Federal, like, what makes you different?
Well, first of all, I'm hella versatile, so I can hop on almost any beat, and it could be pop, trap, R&B, damn, gospel maybe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I get on there and I make it sound good and make it sound like that's what I'm supposed to be in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So your biggest thing is versatility, huh?
Right.
Like, outside of like trap, like, what other genre? You name some genres, but like outside of like trap, like, what are some genres that you feel like you could dive into and be that specific artist?
My main one would probably be pop, honestly. I can say I listen to like a lot of Roddy Ricch. That's one of my favorite artists, other than Lil Baby. But Roddy Ricch, if you listen to him, you hear his vocals and how he get real melodic, like on his ad libs, and that's the type of shit I'm on, setting out vibes and shit. Something you can bob your head to,
Yeah, for sure. Like, that's what's up. A lot of people, who in rap, they may say that the game, is kind of, everybody's sounding the same. Mm-hmm. And it's dope that, that we got artists that come through that, put their own flavor and spin on it. I'm curious though, like, the Jackson scene, you brought up Jackson, like, do you think it's harder for artists to come up out of Jackson? Like, what do you think, what's the hip hop scene in your opinion here?
Honestly, if I'm gonna be real. You got a lot of plugins and like things that you can use nowadays. So, you know what I'm saying? You got media like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. You got all those sources that you can use to push yourself and get out. You just gotta actually want to create that content. So, if somebody's saying nowadays that it's hard to get out of Jackson or do that shit, it's really because you ain't ain't pushing yourself. You gotta go hard, like if you really want that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta make it a priority.
Yeah, for sure. That's in all walks of life, man. Even in this, like, you know, most people think, like he a content creator, like all he do is just play with the camera, but you know, it takes plotting and
more
planning.
to it.
Yeah, it's
way more to it.
Yeah.
If you on the outside looking in, you ain't gonna see what a nigga gotta go through, what they gotta put down to, you know what I'm saying, get to that next level.
Yeah.
It's a lot that comes with it.
In rap though, like what comes with rap? Like you know, a lot of times, you know, here recently, man, you know, rappers, you know, getting them RICO charges, you know, it's like y'all got a target on y'all back, so to speak. Cause you know, like y'all super visible, you know, you got it come with the game, you gotta have the look. So
right.
You know what I'm saying? Is that like, you know, that kind of like had you not scared or fearful, but like, you know, just concerned about like, hey, is this really what I want to do? Maybe.
Well, I feel like that's another thing with the media and shit. There's a lot of guys that they doing the right thing by making the content and pushing that out, but sometimes they putting the wrong thing in the content. They giving away too much information about what they doing in their regular life. You know what I'm saying? All the trapping and the guns and all that. Like, we know you. We already know where you come from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't got to show that every single time, every single slide, every single picture. That's where that come in. When the police start getting involved and all that, I'm staying away from all of that. I don't got to show you everything. You know what I'm saying?
But ain't this like rap though? Because like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I like artists who sound authentic. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody that's, you know what I'm saying, bang, bang, banging, but at the crib, like, you ain't gonna, you know, support him as much. But you may, because a lot of these cats out here are studio gangsters, but, you know what I'm saying, like, I think the people, they just gravitate more towards so real authenticity. So when you hear that rapper or artist talk about, I was in the trenches or I'm in the trap, it appeals to, like, the casual fan, because it's like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying, look at this dude. I'm curious, like, what messages are you putting out there with your music?
I'm trying to motivate people to get some money and stay positive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of course, I have times where I speak on things that have happened, negative things that have happened in my life, but I always use those negative things as stepping stones, lessons. You know what I'm saying? I don't speak on that on the bad things to down anybody or down myself, but like I said, they all lessons. Yeah. So everything that you go through, you apply that and use what you've learned, so you won't have to go through that again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, man, you an artist, man. I know they be coming at y'all every which way. Like, which lesson have you learned just being in music for real? Like what major lessons? Like, oh, be careful, don't sign this chick, or don't believe what everybody else say. Like, what lessons have you learned in your journey?
I know for sure that I done had to start doing background checks on people because like my manager I got now, he's a great manager, but I've had people in the past that they weren't in it for me. You know what I'm saying? They weren't in it for us, they were in it for themselves. So they were, before even coming to me with stuff, they, you know what I'm saying, they talking to other people trying to get the praise and the motion for themselves before they even come to me and let me lay everything down on the table and, you know what I'm saying, add me in to everything. Yeah. So I done learned that, you know what I'm saying, watch who I work with before I, you know what I'm saying, do it.
Yeah, like in a lot of spaces, man, you need, like, you know, them people that's gonna have your back, like them genuine. A lot of times, you know, the cliche is like your day ones, you know, I got my day ones, but in my situation, you know, this may not be for everybody, but I done touch more money with my day twos than my day ones. Right. So, I mean, it is what it is, like, you know, but like, I'm pretty sure that you gotta tighten this circle around you. Like, you gotta have it, right?
Yes, definitely. It's really my family though. You know what I'm saying? That's my motivation. My wife, she gonna critique everything. As soon as I come home from the studio, I gotta play whatever it is that I, you know what I'm saying, went in there and laid down. She gonna either deny it or she's gonna prove it. You know what I'm saying? Before I drop a video, she gonna look at it, does the videographer need to go back into the video and take this out or put this in, try another scene or something, you know?
Yeah.
I got people like that. You know?
That's what's up, man. Once again, man, that's important, like to have like a strong support system, because what I've seen, you know, with artists, when they don't have like this strong support system, like they do fall by the wayside. They do get in these bad deals or get missed over. You know what I'm saying? I was once in the music game, like not as a rapper, but you know, I was a radio personality. So like with radio, I saw like the kind of like the grimy side, like the promoter, the club owner, you know, like the money that's being exchanged under the table. And
so
like,
you seeing all the background shit that a lot of people don't get to see.
Yeah, so when I peeped that, I was like, man, music game kind of grimy a little bit, like.
Telling you, boy. Telling you. There's some people that's out here that they not looking to work to get the best interest for you. You know what I'm saying? They working for themselves.
So I'm curious, bro. Like, what you want out of this thing? Like, do you want to sum it all up? What you want your legacy to be like? What you want Jo2Federal to stand for?
It's honestly, I'm not even looking to have Jo2Federal like just stand for anything. The end goal that I'm going for is to have generational wealth. I don't have to be on no walls, pictures painted of me and none of that shit. I want my people to be taken care of, you know what I'm saying? Because I know how it is to have to get up every single morning. Not saying that you shouldn't do that, but get up every single morning and have to go to work and be away from your people all day, all week, through the year. I don't like that shit. I'm trying to have it so we can, you know, they can do what they want to do. My kids can do what they want to do. They kids, you know, down the line. Generational wealth, dog.
Like, I like that you said that, because like that's one of my goals. Like, I recently connected with one of my younger sisters. Man, I got two 17-year-old sisters. So like in my mind, you know, I'm already on 10. But you know, I really want to like, not only I want to excel for myself, but I want them to have somebody to look up to. Where my brother, look what he doing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That speak on your name.
Yeah, that make me feel good. And if I can, like, you know, inspire them to get out there and try stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm all for it. But I wanted to touch on this, the grind, because like I think, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people nowadays don't really understand, respect the grind. Like they look over the grind. Like, you know, one of the trending topics on social media is the job thing. Like if you got a job, you ain't lit up.
Right. If
you know,
working a 9 to 5, you ain't. Come on, man.
Like speak on the grind.
This is real life, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people ain't just born and blessed into a wealthy family to where you ain't gotta do nothing.
Yeah.
You gotta get out here, you gotta supply. One day you gotta take them little kid shoes off. You gotta put your big boy shoes on. You gotta get up and you gotta go get it for your people and yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they just lazy, bro. They don't want to put the work in.
What that look like for you though? Like what, like when you finna put out a project, like what's your process? Like, you know what I'm saying? Of course it's life experiences. You know, you gotta find, you know, the beat that go with what you're trying to say. Like what's your creative process when it comes to like making music?
I'm a visual type of person, so I'm big on making you see what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying. I'm big on the videography. If I drop something, it's a thing that people trying to pull me away from, but I want to drop a video every chance I get. Honestly, like with every single song that I put out, because I'm just big on the motion picture thing. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why. I feel like it makes the songs better.
Yeah, for sure.
You can feel and see exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's like you know, we got 5 senses. Like, you know what I'm saying? You take the hearing, then you take the visual. You know what I'm saying? What's next that can feel you? Right. I mean, you don't want them to taste you. But yeah, like for sure, I understand it. Like you paint pictures with your words, and it's dope. Like what you got popping now? Like what's out there now that you know what I'm saying?
Man, I just recently what was was 2 weeks ago. I just dropped a video with my boy Sway. Damn, I just drew a blank. Cause remember you asked me the name of the song. Cause I had a different name for the song at first, and then I switched it. But the song is called Hidden Figures. Okay. It's out right now on YouTube, so you can go and view that. But that's the latest project. I got some real big shit coming up that, you know what I'm saying, that we done spoke about already. And I'm pretty sure the people in the city gonna love that. And I'm knowing if the people in the city gonna love it, it's gonna have motion elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? So they can be looking for that. I ain't gonna say no names or nothing who I got on it.
Yeah. Like I know, cause you know what I'm saying. But you know, like like you gonna turn the streets up with that one. Like the second half of the year though, I'm curious, bro. Like what's your plans for what's your goals, bro? The second half.
I'm dropping more videos. I'm dropping videos, dog.
Yeah.
For real, cause I got so much, like in my computer, I got songs on top of songs on top of songs. Like if I want to just pop out right now, I call up my videographer and let him know, hey, we finna do this weekend. I can do that. I can really do that shit like every week to the end of this year.
Maybe
bro.
You should, man. That might be your thing, goddamn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you should. Like, that'll be a good look for real. Cause how I feel with this game, this media content game, like I just feel as though what sets you apart is like consistency and like, you know, just flood them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Flood the people. Like, I made this joke off camera that, you know, I'm just trying to put my face on everything. Like, I'm trying to get them to see me. So, you know what I'm saying? I can build my brand, build my profile.
You gotta get your brand noticed.
Yeah, and like, and that's what you went for, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? To continue to grow. And like, yeah, man, like I'm gonna be looking for them visuals for sure. Like I'm curious though, like when it comes to like putting a tape out or EP or an album, like how do you know what I'm saying, pick and choose the right songs to go with, you know what I'm saying, that particular project?
First, it all starts with the cover art, honestly. And basically, I see me and my wife, like I said, we'll sit at home and we'll listen to these songs, put them on the chart. We'll go one by one, listening to them, playing them over and over again. Which song is better? Which gonna be up top? Which gonna be down low? And we'll basically just go off the vibes of each song. And then that's when we go to the cover art, cause I feel like the cover art has to go with the songs that you got on there. It has like the visual thing, the visual representation. I want you to know exactly what I'm finna speak about. When you see this cover art, it's gonna put you in the mind frame of, oh, he finna be in this lane, he finna be that, he finna talk to us about some real shit, or he finna give us some shit that just gonna be knocking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a lot.
Have you ever, like, you know what I'm saying, been passionate about a song, like, you know what I'm saying, knew that you had a hit, you know what I'm saying, put all the money and the work into it, but it didn't take off like how you wanted to? Have you ever been in that situation, like with a project or a song?
Yeah, I did that a couple times actually. Had a song where I thought it was finna be a club banger. I'm just knowing it be finna be on the radio and everything.
Yeah.
Drop this motherfucker and it don't get no type of motion. Maybe I could blame some of it on myself though, because like we were speaking before, you gotta, when you put that shit out there, you gotta stay consistent with it. You gotta keep pushing it. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my biggest problems right there that I know I'm working on right now. Being consistent and don't get tired of posting the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Because one day somebody might see it, and the next day somebody else gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got different eyes, different people looking every single day.
Like when it comes to consistency, like what do you think prohibits, you know, musicians, artists from being consistent? Is it just like life in general? You know, got bills, and your situation, you got a family. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but you know, like what do you think, aside from like, you know, your situation, what do you think causes artists to not have that drive with their consistency? Like, do you think it's just whatever, like it's not, they don't take it as serious, or like, you know, I'm just curious.
Sometimes people sometimes life be lifing. Life be doing that. Then it's people let things get in their head to where, you know what I'm saying, they start doubting themselves. Like after you put that song out, you start doubting that song because ain't nobody saying nothing about it. You ain't seeing no type of emotion, no views up under, you know what I'm saying, you ain't getting no plays behind it. So they start slowing down.
Yeah.
And then the next time they drop be a whole nother 2-3 months. I didn't, you know what I'm saying, I done been down that road before.
Yeah.
Because but that for me, it'd be like when I put that song out and they don't do what I want to do, I'm finna sit here, I'm finna work on this song, the next song, cause I need this bitch to do what I wanted the last one to do. So I'm finna take that time. I'm gonna listen to this song 1,000 times over and over again. You gonna hear something in that song every time that you need to go fix until you get that bit perfect. That's the type of person I am when it comes to music. So I know that can be a downfall for some people, waiting too long to drop, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like in our game, like I consider us to be kind of equals in a sense because we creators. Like one of the analogies that I like to use for guys like us is just like we like, you know, jump shooters. Like everything can go in, but you gotta keep shooting. You gotta keep shooting, and then like eventually, you know what I'm saying, you gonna get that one. You might get that two. Then you might get that bag, or you might get that second bag. It's like one of the things that I often struggle with getting, you know, my people behind me is like, you know what I'm saying, just seeing the vision. A lot of times, you know, people, you know, want to touch, see, feel right now. Like they don't understand that, hey, I'm doing this, so next year, you know, we can eat. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's called delayed gratification. And like I don't think, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people like understand that concept that, hey, like we spoke on it, like the grind, like you gotta, you know what I'm saying, keep pushing yourself, keep staying in these folks' faces. And like that's something that I'm looking forward from you, you know what I'm saying, like for sure. Like what's next, man? Like what's next? You know, I know you said you wanted to like push more visuals, but like give us some concrete, like what's next that we
I'm trying to, I need a club banger. That's what I'm really working on right now. I feel like I done found the right beat for it, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna knock and catch people's ears and make a nigga just bob their head without even knowing what the song is or who it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for, that's what I'm going for. I think I found it, but of course I'm still getting new beats from my engineer, and just in case I hear something else, you know, I'm just still, I got my ears open for the shit, you know. Yeah. But I'm going for a club banger for sure. Okay. Even though I don't be outside like that no more, I'm pretty sure it's gonna, you know, it's gonna hit my ear. One more thing, man, like you're an artist that's different from a lot of people in our area. Like you actually signed, like, you know what I'm saying. So how does that feel? You know what I'm saying, having the support of a label. Like, correct me if I misspeak, but you know what I'm saying. How does it feel to have like, you know, that type of support, and also having a manager? Like, you know what I'm saying. How does that make you feel? Like, man, it's a shout out to Pro Classic Records first of all, and I say it takes a lot of weight off your shoulders to have a manager, or the right manager, the right person that's helping you and guiding you. You know what I'm saying, putting you on the right path, introducing you to the right people. So I feel like some people, they don't need a manager, but for me, I know I need one, and it's a big help. My boy Malcolm, he gets me in touch with anybody I need. Like he, you know what I'm saying, he put me on with you. Right. You great with the photos, and I'm pretty sure people have seen a couple of things, the work that you done, and I posted on my page, and they fuck with it. So, you know what I'm saying, having a manager it's great, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, like I can understand it. Like I guess the manager is kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like your official, unofficial mouthpiece. Like, you know. Get my manager calling me now. I'm gonna hit it back though. Speak of the devil. But yeah, though, you know, that's dope, man. Like for real, to have like this support, like, and
And yeah, man, like I said, I'm just waiting on more stuff from you. You know what I'm saying? Where can they find you at, man? Like, where can they? What's your socials, man?
Every social site there is all the same. It's Jo2Federal, J-O, the number 2, and Federal. You can find me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I'm on all of that. Twitter.
Yeah.
Just look me up. You gonna see everything on there, all the content.
For sure.
TikTok.
For sure. Alright, okay. One more thing, like I do want to ask you this. Like you mentioned, like one of your favorites is Roddy Ricch. Is there anybody that like, or you know what I'm saying, that'll make your career as far as like a goal? Like I want to work with this artist. Who was that artist for you?
I was just talking to my wife about this the other day. I said it was gonna be between Lil Baby and Roddy Ricch, but I'm gonna have to go with Roddy, bro.
Yeah.
Because when we listen to his stuff, it's like on his albums, it might be 1 or 2 songs on there that we'll skip. Everything else, we listening to the whole song. You might even play it back again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then I like the way bro do his shit. And then him be in no trouble or none of that. I feel like I'm not calling him an idol or anything like that, but that's the path that I want to see myself going in. He ain't in the media doing nothing bad.
Yeah.
He handling his business, taking care of his kid. That's how I see myself.
But see, like the game's so crazy today, like because Roddy is that type of artist and it's somebody that you aspire to be, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't hear from him like, you know, like as we should. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had that super dope run like a few years ago. And it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna cap. Like I heard him on one song and it kind of like threw the whole vibe of the song off. I was like, why they got Roddy Ricch on here? But you know what I'm saying? It was only because it goes back to consistency, being in folks' faces. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like, maybe you can speak on it a little bit more, but when it comes to him in particular, like it's like he just do his own thing. Like he ain't trying to like, oh, I gotta drop now because it's a summer, or I gotta drop because it's the first of the year.
Well, in my mind, I feel like he didn't reach his goal. Of course, he's still going for more, but he didn't got to where he was trying to get. He's wealthy. He can take care of people. So, and then he to the point where like his features. I think I was listening to it was an interview or a podcast. Bro, features going for 500,000 and up. I believe my wife told me something about 800,000.
Wow.
So bro really ain't gotta, and I know in his mind, he like, I ain't gotta drop shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But ain't this kind of like messed up though? Like
because you got your fans that wanna hear you. Yeah.
like okay, as a rapper, like what's more important, I guess, like having one hit song and eating out there for the rest of your career, and like, you know what I'm saying, be financially stable, or like, you know what I'm saying, being consistent, but you know what I'm saying, like, but it ain't
long run.
Yeah, like what in your opinion what's the ideal situation?
It depends on what level that first song took you to.
Yeah.
But see, me, I'm the type of person, I'm a music lover. So I feel like after I make that song, no matter how well it does, I'm gonna keep going because this is something that I love. This is my piece. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't see myself stopping, taking no super long breaks just because I got a hit. You know what I'm saying? I plan to put out, you know what I'm saying, more work.
Do you think this game that you in got an expiration date? Cause you know what I'm saying, we ain't getting no younger. Like, I mean, but you still in your prime. I'm just saying, like, ain't nobody like Boosie's situation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, we know Boosie, cause you know, we from the South, and you know, like in Jackson, like, you know, speaking of like idols, and you know, Boosie, like, you know, one of them ones for us. But like, you know, what I was getting to with it, like, you know, he may have to sit down, you know, for however long. So, like, you know, what the point I was trying to make, like, I feel as though he's still eating off, you know,
off of all the old stuff. Yeah. So you saying like the new music, like that he putting out, should he stop or?
Yeah, I'm acting like.
I feel like it depends on how good your adaptive skills are. Cause you know what I'm saying, every year it's a new it's a new, what is it? Not a new genre, but you know,
new
wave, new flow that come out that you know what I'm saying? Or you gotta, you know what I'm saying, put a new flow out for these people to hear.
Yeah.
So it's really on your adaptive skills, honestly. If you can change, if you can switch your flow up, if you versatile and you can try some new stuff to catch these people's ears, I mean, it's just gonna be on you.
Yeah. Like this my last little thing. That's what I think sets, you know what I'm saying, certain artists apart from, you know, a lot of people, because like they voice and they delivery, they flow can cut through, you know what I'm saying, decades, years. I mean, like Tupac, like he been gone almost 30 years, but
still bumping.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, like one of my favorite rappers, Currency. The reason why I like him is because I was there, like not there in the room, but like I saw like the work that he put in to get to this particular level that he is now, and like I'm all about work ethic. Like I support, you know what I'm saying, the artists that's serious.
That show that they true. That's what they want. They love that shit. Yeah. I feel you on that.
And that's the vibe and energy I get from you, bro. So you know what I'm saying. So. You know what I'm saying? So once again, you know, I appreciate you for coming through.
Yeah, and happy to be here every time.
And yeah, man, like I know you gave me your socials, but like give it to them again, so you know what I'm saying.
Alright, so one more time before we head out of here, you can look me up on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, and everybody know YouTube, Pandora, all of that. Search me, Jo2Federal. That's JO2 Federal.
Already, man. And hey, we out.
It's not easy being me, cause I ain't average. Lie to me and watch me turn into a savage. Wait, watch it, got my pockets full of cabbage. Standing ovation for the kid, cause I'm outstanding. You gon' respect me, that's some shit that I'm demanding. Yeah, I demand it.